All right, here we go. Bonjour, mes amis. Bonjour, Fabiano, from Paris, France, as we are getting ready to start the freestyle chess, starting in a couple of days. Exciting. I haven't been to Paris since 2021. I think that's the last time you were in Paris as well.
That is.
We met Richie at the reception, and he said that was his last time as well.
Yep.
When he came to Paris. Now remember, we had the worst rooms ever.
Yeah, it was. Well, Paris hotels tend to be a bit small.
Yes.
They were kind of
I
small.
would say European hotels in general.
Yeah, I mean, there are some countries that have smaller, but
like Norway, for example, is also
small. Norway has terrible hotel rooms from my experience. No, like they have this thing where they don't have a place to put clothes at all. They don't have anywhere to put your clothes.
Yes, that's a problem.
They don't have drawers. They don't have closets.
That's a problem.
You just put them on.
And this is basically our working station. Like if this would be a real tournament, not Chess 960, where you have to do real preparation, this is where we have to do the preparation. There's no desk.
Yeah, this is the desk.
Just a little table.
This is the desk, yeah.
It's a bit unfortunate. It's a very beautiful hotel, by the way.
No, it's a nice
really
hotel.
Beautiful hotel. We shouldn't be,
No, it's a very nice hotel. It is a bit small, but it's not unexpected. I just say that, like, in Norway, I don't know why I'm keep talking about Norway, but the hotel we always have in Stavanger has quite big rooms. But that's the one exception. But we're not in Norway, so
yeah,
it's okay.
So Paris, beautiful city, beautiful weather. I've checked the weather. It's going to be really nice, really sunny. So I think it's going to be a fun event. It's important to be in a good mood. It's important to have like nice weather, to be able to take your usual walks, enjoy yourself before you play. Especially when you don't have to do that much preparation, right?
It's no preparation.
Zero preparation.
I mean, you could play some games beforehand, but here we won't have much time. It's not like Wiesenhaus. We're not going to have as much time because we have to actually travel to the venue. While there, I just walked 5 minutes. So here it's a bit different. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be a bit of a different atmosphere. More like a normal tournament atmosphere. That was a bit exclusive. We're in the middle of basically a forest.
Like everything was for you. Yeah.
Yeah. There was nobody there. It was just chess people. It was very secluded. We were in the middle of forest in northern Germany. It was very exclusive. Now we're in a big city, really big city. Yeah, last time I was here it was during COVID, so it was also kind of different times. Yeah. But it's an interesting tournament. Yeah, we saw Richie. I saw Jan Panishi. Saw Judith, who's doing commentary. Peter, saw Peter doing commentary as well. That's about it so far from chess players.
Yeah, speaking of COVID, one of the things that struck me when I arrived here today was the absolute madness of traffic. And during COVID, it was much better. Like everything was much smoother. Not as many people on the streets, even though they were already starting kind of getting out there. But the cars today was absolute madness.
You don't want to drive in this city.
That's the nature of the big city, I guess. That's why
you don't want a car in this city. It's the same with New York. There's almost no reason to drive unless you absolutely have to, unless you're commuting from outside of New York, or you have a job that requires a car. Otherwise, you just take public transportation.
It's interesting because most chess players, they don't even have driver's license. Like I know so many chess players that don't have driver's license.
It's common not to, but I don't know about most. Yeah, but it's very common, and the reason is probably pretty simple. Because if you're a chess player, you
travel too much,
flying around.
Yeah,
mostly flying or taking some sort of public transportation.
And you don't have an office job to go to.
Yeah, you don't commute every day. And I mean, the thing is, I do know a lot of chess players who drive. I know a lot who don't. So I think it's pretty mixed, and it probably also depends on where they live. But chess players who live in cities, especially, they just probably don't drive at all. Especially European cities, have no reason to drive.
It's I mean, it's bad for your well-being. I used to drive a lot in San Francisco, and well, when I used to live in El Cerrito, I was going across the bridge to San Francisco. Going across the bridge every single morning was soul crushing. Like just being in traffic for like an hour before you start doing anything is just like,
Yeah,
it's
I
painful.
would. I would not want to
It's
do
very
anything.
painful.
I would not want to do that under any circumstances. But sometimes you have to.
We're privileged as chess players, I have to say. Before we get into the competition and talking about the competition, we have to name our buddy here. This is our mascot. No, don't break him. Don't break our mascot. We need to give it a name.
Have you ever had a dog?
No. I've only had cats.
Yeah, my family almost always had a cat.
What about Raphael?
Why?
I don't know. He just he looks like a Raphael. What does he look like to you?
Raphael, like Nadal or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Sure.
Which one?
That's Raffaello, right?
Close enough.
Well, now I see a connection. Do you know Kylian Mbappe
Yeah.
from Real Madrid?
Yeah.
He used to play for PSG.
Okay.
And a lot of people on the internet were telling him that he looks like a Ninja Turtle. Like that was one of the memes that was going around.
He's shaves his head, right?
Yeah. So that was one of his memes.
That's the reason why. Okay.
And yeah, Raffaello, beautiful. I made a connection. If you want to name it a different way, you
I'm
can
okay
tell
with
me
that.
next time. You're okay with
Raffaello. So it's O.
that? Raffaello. He's a guy. He's a he. Raffaella is a girl. Raffaello is a guy. So
The turtle.
Raphael
The
is
turtle is
also-
the turtle's a guy.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm not sure. Could be unisex.
I'm actually not sure about turtle sex. I don't know how. I don't know. There's male and female, but I don't know much else. They lay
How
eggs.
do you distinguish it? Do you know anything about the Ninja Turtles?
Maybe I watched a bit as a kid. I mean, there's the four of them. Michelangelo, Raffaello.
Michelangelo is definitely a guy.
Yeah, I mean, I
Raffaello-
think
think
they're
all of
all
them are
boys.
guys.
I think
Yeah,
they're also
yeah.
teenagers, right? They're boys.
Yeah.
And then they have a rat as their like
That's
sensei.
the mentor.
Yeah,
That's the mentor. Yeah.
it's a rat.
Yeah.
I forget what the rat's name is.
I remember the rat. Yeah, the rat was pretty cool. He's blind also, right? Or he's
Guess
just
so.
old.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just old.
I haven't seen this since I was a kid.